Hey, gang. Okay. I think it dropped. That's not a great sign. Let's see if the YouTube... Okay, hello. It looks like we're still live on YouTube. Should be live on Twitch now as well. Hi, everybody. I saw a little message. I was typing in a document about blueprints, and I saw a little message pop up on OBS, but it disappeared before I could see it. And now I know that message was saying, we cut your stream, idiot. So, hopefully it's back. Everywhere. Let me put the biggest spoonful of oatmeal in my mouth. Okay, hey. I was like, surely I have enough time to finish my oatmeal. And I probably did, but then I panicked when I saw the stream dropped. So, we're here. We're in it. We're going to play Blueprints. Here's my plan today. I want to get to the fucking basement. I want to get to the basement. Ooh, no. 3:40 a.m. fire alarm's the worst. Eric, the phrase blueprints. Sorry, I was seeing what the captions were doing. Blueprints might seem nasty, but even bloops need to get rinsed out. Consider that. Consider that. Okay. Yes. As always, the number one objective will be to get any rooms that we've never had before on the map so that we could see any more lore or puzzle information. But I really want to get that basement key and get into the basement. Gotta rinse your bloops, Eric. Otherwise your bloops are gonna get all nasty. Boop. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I should have double checked if we had a shrine going. I don't think we have a shrine going. These are all really good. Can't abide a nasty bloop, Eric. So true. I'm gonna go with hovel. Although, we've already got 2 gems. Almost seems like a waste. But the hovel often has a special item in it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do the shrine. Shrine good. Oh, I do still have a thing up. Oh, and it's a good thing. Oh. I would actually love to retain this. Well, I kind of also want to see what the other shrine powers are, so... Oh! Oh, okay. Well, this was good to know. I can take back my 3 pennies. Okay, so the shrine doesn't change. The shrine remains golded up until I no longer have a blessing. That's good to know. See, you know, in a roguelike, even your failures tell you something. Sometimes. Okay. Ooh, dining room great, but way too early for the dining room. Boop. Boop. Yeah, let's do the library. I should have the book on sigils, I think. Oh no, it's my mom's book. I am worried that this is going to be another very long book that I'm not going to want to read on screen. Oh my god, Sundial Publishing. 1988. Ooh. Oh, this is not a novel. All he needed was to find another clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. Had he retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all the cases, and gone through the piles... Oh! Oh, Galumper, thank you for the gift sub. Oh my god, look at how cute the gift sub. They must have updated it. That Twitch has a cute little new icon for when you gift sub for somebody. That's so cute. Had he retraced his sketches and studied his files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedent evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Oh, this is so obnoxious. Okay. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, library, pantry. Hold on. I'm adding a new little section in my fucking spreadsheet. Okay. Simply so much. Uh-oh. Okay. Simply so much happening in this game. Oh. Definitely a screenshot book, Eric, for sure. For sure. Okay. And this one says dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. That's what this one says. I'm so curious if that implies that this must mean that these are rooms that simply don't have any clues in them. Ugh. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook. The patio doesn't have a corner case. Library, pantry. 400 images in it, incredible. All right, well, hey, if we can find a magnifying glass on this run, we should commit to it. Because my guess is these two little things here are also clues? Yeah, filthy, exactly. He had looked high and low in all the rooms and searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he had had a new clue, he'd know what to do. Keep left. Okay, so that's the tomb. I think we already solved this one, but it's not impossible. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the tomb has more of these secret... I mean, this must be implying. So here's a little grid. Here's a tower. We've solved these two. My guess is there are more of these, and maybe that they're in the tomb. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. I don't know about the rhyme on that one. If I'm honest about the meter of this. Go on. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books he had that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So these books listed are Tinder Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, and Draft of the Sixes. Okay. And there's another little sign here. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors in the spines that were bound. Oh my god. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates. Okay. Dead end, but here's another one of those long lines. Draft the Sixes. Shifted extras. Oh my god. So are all the names... Fuck off. Fuck off, Mom. Mom. Alright, Tinder Cipher. Lunar Renamed. Uncle Aw. Draft the Sixes. I mean, of course there are anagrams. If I'm honest, I mean, I've been searching a lot of things for anagrams already in this game because, like, come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay, so Tinder cipher, decipher, decipher. We got a cute new emote. About spilling the tea. All right, lunar renamed. Launder? These don't feel like they're enough words or enough letters, but... Uncle Aw. A new clue? A new clue. Motherfucker. Okay, so Uncle Allah is definitely a new clue. Draft the sixes. Oh my god. Straight edges? I'm not accounting for all the letters here. Here, I'm gonna okay. Tender cipher, so I'm gonna delete the letters I have got. D-E-E-R-C-I-P-H. All right, so I'm left with the T-N-E-R. Lunar renamed. Hi, Rossetti. Lunar renamed. We can get launder from lunar renamed, which makes me think it must be something having to do with the laundry room, but... N-D-E-R... if we remove launder from that, we have R-E-N-A-M. A new clue. And if we can get... S-T-R-A-I... I mean, I don't know. This is a tricky one. All right, hold on. Okay. Decipher it. We must have to get cipher from this first one, and Uncle All has to be a new clue. So, and clearly we're supposed to shifted extras, the fixed. Shifted extras, the fixed straw or sta. Oh my god. All right. He changed out the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. Okay, so it's red, green, purple, blue. Oh no! All right, checked all. He doubled the meanings of each seasonal greeting. Wait, okay, I think that one must just be this Mary Mary. And found the diction of each word was sound. Oh no, the record room. The vases! The vases, chat! He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. This book is mocking us. I think this is the archive. Oh! Sorry, a bird just like past my window, like along my windowsill. It was really startling. Okay, yeah, I think we've got to take a sledgehammer to some fucking vases. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. I have a strong suspicion that any of the rooms that don't fill up the square that they're on. Snow White asshole moment. That's true. Oh. I think there's some rooms that don't take up the full square of their blueprints, and some of those we have managed to like open. Like the breaker box does have a secret second part of the room. The secret corridor has a second part of the room. So, listen, if you see a little bird nearby, you become a Disney princess. That's not even me. That's just real life. Madista? I'm gonna say Maddie. What did you miss last stream? I mean, it was a long stream, but basically just everything. We're just doing exactly what we've always been doing with this game, which is fucking around and find out. I did make a jackhammer. I didn't use it on enough stuff. Yeah, we made a jackhammer. It's the only contraption we've made so far. Okay. So this is a grid. It does seem like this is a reference to the entrance room because that's the entrance square. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Okay, so here's a big fucking sign that just says each. So we're just gonna have to read this book a whole bunch. Maddie works? Okay, thank you. Having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Probably not. Majar. Dead end. Magiski. See all the signs? Alright, and some more text that's red, green, yellow, blue. More text that's really hard to read. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you found it? Have you finally found it? Can it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. The suspect is major? So we know the suspect is minor is false because it is a written red memo. Yeah. Can I get a magnifying glass in IRL? I do have one because I'm a very twee person. Ah! I have one. I have a vintage magnifying glass and a friend of mine sent me. All right, let me see if this actually works. It does. Oh, I mean, it kind of does. Honestly. It kind of does, but it might not be big enough. This is the thing is I think the magnifying glass also increases the resolution. All right, it says, I mean, dead end, major key, TZABC, and then it points to C. My guess is that's a reference to the magic, the music room. A fellow antiques freak. I like stuff that's old because it often means it has stood the test of time and gotten very sturdy and also frequently quite cheap. And this has a cool decoration. Let me big screen it for a moment so you can see. Camera, please. It's got a cool little decoration on it. Got a nice handle. think it's cool. And you can see, like, it does... it does work. Now this is fucking content. This is good content. This is what the people are here for. Oh, if only it were bigger. I'm fogging it up with my laughter. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Are you ready to solve some mysteries? You ready to solve some blueprints mysteries? Hey, everybody. I had some lip work done, but I feel like it's not very noticeable. It's really subtle. See? See? Prop work. You wouldn't get this kind of prop work with modern magnifying glasses. This is what the Victorians did without Snapchat, and they were right. This is fucking hilarious. This is incredible. But what it is not very useful for reading. Reading this book. But it does, yeah. I guess if I put it like this, will it look like I've got a cool, weird little mustache? It might block too much. Oh, if only we were streaming Expedition 33. I do love it. Stream, stick, and hoop. That would be spectacular. It does work, though, because it's wild. Like, when you get it farther away, the fact that it increases in size. I mean, that's the whole point of a magnifying glass, but it's crazy that it does it. I feel like at a certain point you're starting to get a reflection of the stream within it. Okay. Okay. Am I interested in streaming Claire Obscure? I have a copy. Maybe. Maybe. Right now, I'm only ever interested in streaming blueprints for the rest of my life, but that could change genuinely at any moment. Okay, the suspect is A. Key. Did I take a screenshot of this page? We'll do it. Living up to the eyes of it all. I'm hearing great things about the expedition. It's really funny because when Oblivion Shadow dropped, there's a bunch of people being like, oh no, now Expedition 33 isn't going to get the attention it wants, it needs and deserves. But like, the hype for that game has so outlived the hype for the Shadow dropped Oblivion remake. Everything I've seen about the Oblivion stuff has mostly been people being like, well, still janky. So far as Blueprint's my game of the year. I don't know. I feel like I need like another 10 hours in it to get a good sense of that. Okay. So, refocusing. I got so distracted with the pranks. We know the written red memos are false. The handwritten ones are fine. I guess the typed red memos are false. So the subject is minor. We don't know about the blue ones. We don't have any content about the blue ones. Yeah, Lansart, it's so funny. People were so hype about it, but then that hype disappeared immediately when it became clear that it was really just for people who are already fans of Oblivion who wanted to retry it. Blue is true. I don't know if I should trust the fucking... We've gotten... I feel like there was a note in I have no context on the blue or green ones. All I know is about the red ones. I feel like, isn't there a green memo in the lab that says something about major? I can't remember. Okay. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is a key. My guess is the suspect is the C key, because I think that's what this is implying to us. Oh, I might have found one in the lockers. Yes. Okay. So we need to be reading the signs. So Route 8. Route 8. Depart. Or depart. Yeah, no, just depart. Route 8, depart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. That's just a right sign. Does that count? Dead end. Record or record. Each. The signs definitely get more obvious. Each stop. Oh. Record each stop on the way. Okay. Some of the clues might make more sense later in the game. That's unacceptable to me, Faith. I have to understand everything now. I have to understand everything now and immediately. So I'm sorry, but no, I reject that. I don't accept. All right, so we're trying to find synonyms as well. Okay, let's go from the start. Boone. This feels like maybe it's implying you do get to drive the car. That would be exciting. I would love that for me. I'm ready. I'm responsible. Okay, maybe this is Route Infinity. Or maybe it's just, okay. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you're looking for a new clue too. He retraced his sketch and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of evidence present and precedent evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. He looked high and low all over the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur. He told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he had that he already owned were searched from the covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. I'm wondering if this implies that we also need to go back through the other books. Max, yes. It would be incredible if this had a secret Clock Tower crossover ending. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. And he found that the diction of each word was sound. Seasonal greeting. He found that the diction of each word was sound. Mary, Mary. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed, and a cuckoo, too. Do you think that's a reference to the cuckoo clocks that they show here? Cuckoo clocks, she writes in her spreadsheet, increasingly manic. Cuckoo clocks, question mark, question mark. A man obsessed and a cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So more, these are the same colors as the 4 books in the other room. Red, purple, green, and blue. I'm wondering if we're supposed to lay out some books in a specific color order or some rooms. Okay. And having read this book many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? No. Have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. So that's the same. That's the same thing that's here, but with him moved aside so that we can see the clue at the end. Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork, right dead end, record each stop on the way. It's possible. Cuckoo could mean that. Cuckoo could mean anything. It could also mean nothing. All right, so we're going to have to... Some of these images also have chess pieces in it, which is interesting. Major. I'm wondering if the synonyms that we're supposed to be deciphering are on these clues. The suspect is major. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. Well, so one thing I want to do immediately is check out. It says there's a corner case. That on the page that's listed corner cases, the library was there. I want. Oh, what's the name of the detective? There is a detective in this game that has a name that I think is an anagram. So corner cases, library is not checked off. Yeah, Bon Margle. I'm wondering if this is Bon Margle. Or if this is supposed to be him. Because I do think we found evidence that Mary and Bon Margle, like, knew each other. Alright, well, we need to find a corner case. It's unfortunate that there are a lot of corner cases here. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going up. Corner case. Corner case. I was sort of expecting corner case to be a reference to the like little display cases in some of the rooms. But now I'm wondering if we're looking for a specific sequence of colored books on a corner case. Well, let me piece together why I feel like that's an option. So we definitely need to look for corner cases. It's an anagram for lemon grab. Oh, that might be the note that I found in the laboratory. It was something like Major Blank isn't his real name. Hold on, let me get my screenshot folder up. Begrudgingly. Okay. Well, I did find my screenshot of the ballroom. The ballroom has a photo that looks exactly like this one. But what does that mean, if anything? The photo says Clara and Simon in Eclipse Ball 1952. For whatever that's worth. Okay, where is... Oh my god. Yeah, I need to... I should probably sit down and organize these screenshots. I think I've said that every time I've come on stream, but a lot of them are just screenshots of books that, to my knowledge, do not yet contain puzzles I can decipher. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, is what the note says. It was in the locker room. It was a green note in the locker room. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. But I was like, well, I don't know who that is, so it does not actually matter to me if that is a pseudonym. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Okay. The suspect is Major. Right. Lord Jor. Shifted extras. Okay. Shifted extras, the fixed star. Mechtel, if you haven't caught it yet, you're going to. All right, so I feel good about an Uncle Aw. Wait, let me see if there's more List of Colors books. Okay. The books in this room are pretty monotone. What does it mean that there's an apple, orange, and a banana? It's okay, I know that one. All right, so these are ordered red, green, purple, blue. These are green, blue, purple, red. All right, I do think I'm going to do a quick survey to see if I can see, I guess, I mean, because the books are colored the same way that the rooms are, for the most part. Let's see. So red, green, purple, blue. Anastasia. Anastasia on YouTube says, I remember figuring out the 8 safes clue after I had unlocked all of them, and I was so put out. I do feel like that is a prominent weakness of the game that might be the thing that keeps it from being my game of the year. But I don't feel like I'll have a better sense of that until I finish the games. Okay. These don't look like it. No? Game? Okay. Red, green, purple, blue. Oh, Faith. See, that's what I'm worried about, is I do feel like there's diminishing returns. And then the info was, in my opinion, so clunky to find. I mean, I've already run into an issue where I found clues for puzzles that I've already solved, and it was like a huge expenditure of time and energy to figure out the clues, and then the fact that the reward was something I could not use was inherently very frustrating. All right, so we are going to keep an eye out for a magnifying glass #1, but also a sledgehammer. Ooh. Ow. Chamber of Mirrors has a lot of stuff in it. Might be worth just doing the Chamber of Mirrors for stuff. A bookshop is tempting, but I kind of want to save my money to get a magnifying glass. Like, I want to save my money to get stuff that is going to help decipher the clues that we already have. So we're going to do Chamber of Mirrors. Boop. Ooh. Orange. Un orange. Okay. Did the Nook was also listed in the corner under the corner case. And so I have to assume it refers to these, but also not seeing anything particularly useful there. Okay. Boop. All right, so we can go back there and get an orange and I think sometimes a key. I mean, these all have corner cases too, but God, should I maybe just go back? No, if we're gonna have to go back to the library anyway, once we definitely get. How do I destroy you? How do I destroy you? After we get the magnifying glass, which we definitely are. I mean, yeah, let's get the commissary now. It'll probably have a magnifying glass in it. God damn it, game. Well, I'm gonna get a sledgehammer and a shovel. And we're gonna destroy those fucking vases in the front. I was really hoping for a magnifying glass. Maybe there's a magnifying glass in one of these. Ha! That's so funny. It doesn't even come with a pop-up. There's not even a change in a small data microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Ah! And a doorknob? No. Nothing? Nothing for a little boy with a sledgehammer? Nothing for a little boy with a sledgehammer? All right. Well, everybody keep your eye out. I'm about to go fucking crazy in this place. I'm about to hit everything I can hit. I hope that's not it. I hope I can destroy more things. I'm tired of being a good little boy. Fuck it, I'm clicking everything. Let me destroy you. Well, not you. I don't care about you. Okay. Yeah, the poor help that's gonna have to crack this open. Alright, let's do the den. It's insane that this game is giving me any vases and not letting me destroy them. Is there a... Where are we in? The den? Okay. Let me destroy. Alright. Boop. Hey! 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 Alright. Can I go over here too? Nice! Yes! Tasty, tasty. I do want to smash. And I deserve to smash. I've been gentle long enough. And for what? You found a duplicate copy of one of your floor plans. Would I like to permanently add another gymnasium to the draft pool? It's gonna be a no for me, dog. God, it is... It's really funny. The undestructibility of the clocks. Blueprints themed rage rooms, yeah. Yeah, actually, do take my money. No, until I mean, part of me's like, oh, I would take another billiards room. Yeah. Boop. Okay. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. We should, I mean, we fucking should. Oh, indoor nursery. I forgot that I made this. We should be able to destroy the Chamber of Mirrors with the sledgehammer. Make it make sense, game. Okay. Well, it has to be the den, 'cause it's the only way we can go forward, but. Another gem for me. What about a little treasure chest? Nothing? Nothing for the little boy? Nothing for the good little boy? Fine. Pantry, not bad. Ooh, adjust the rarity. Oh, I don't think we've drafted the conservatory yet. So let's fucking do that. I think this is a new room. Ooh. Oh. Ah! Nice. Can I use these? No? No hedge clippers for me? Okay. Drafting locations. West wing only. Garage, west wing hall, her lady's chambers. From south facing doors. East wing only. East wing, master bedroom. Oh, I don't think we've drafted the master bedroom yet, actually. Other special cases. Conservatory. Only draftable in a corner. Bookshop, only draftable from library. Okay. 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 I don't think we've drafted the master bedroom at all yet, so that is great context on how to get it. Let me smash the cello. Let me smash the cello. Look, everybody. There's an S on the cello. It's a clue. Okay. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. You may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like we already draft the security room all the time. We have yet to draft the vault. It is a dead end. But it's also a lot of fucking money. I feel like we also draft the utility room all the time too, so. I mean, I think I'm gonna do. I mean, oh, okay, so unusual. Oh, woo! Oh, so we get to determine how common it is. I can adjust all of them? That's crazy. Commonplace, so I can just commonly draw the vault? That's crazy. All right, so it's standard. Standard. I mean, I might just. I haven't decided what I'm doing with all of these. I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to make them all commonplace. The weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance prevents other less common rooms from flourishing. That's exactly what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that. I think I don't want the vault to be commonplace. Because it's also like a dead end. I mean, we start the game with 2 gems now. So I want it to be more common than we have now. Drafting cost 1. The utility room is, the utility closet is free. We've already solved at least one of the puzzles of it, and it is a dead end. I might not adjust the utility closet at all. Do I want to adjust the security room, though? Security room's good card. It only cost... It does cost a gem to draft. It's true that utility can turn off key cards. I feel like we get the security room drafted off frequently enough. I might not adjust the rarity of either of the other two. I might be just okay with these. I think I just want to keep them. I mean, okay. You know what? Fuck it. Well, yeah, no, I think I'm going to keep them both standard. Okay. Yeah, I feel okay about that. I feel like we get both of those rooms often enough. And that I see them I feel like I see them most runs. Where is the fancy power room in this? Yeah, that's a great fucking question. Drafting that would be incredible. Being able to correct that would really change the vibe of a lot of my runs. Okay, well, this was helpful. It is very helpful to know that this can only be drafted in corners. Because that's a good, useful, long-term strategy for being able to really expand our options. Not the guest bedroom. Maybe the pool? Again, we still haven't gone to the sauna at all. And this gives us 2 exits. It does cost a gem. Well, that's fine. All right. Spare bedroom, parlor, guest room. Let's do the spare green room. Ooh, pantry might be nice. Yeah, let's do the pantry. Get a little change. Have a nana. See, this is what I'm talking about. How there's some rooms that just have a lot of open space. And that makes me very suspicious. I don't know if you can hear, I'm just absolutely clicking like crazy. Won't let me climb the ladder. Won't let me weigh anything. Okay. I don't think it's going to create an extra room, but a lot of rooms that we've been in have had secret little corridors and shit. Ooh, drawing room. Yeah, it's my last gym, but drawing room good. In fact, here, let me go get another gym. Yeah, the mirror room went vertical. That's a great point. That shit's crazy. This game crazy. A gym neutral drawing room, yeah. That's a good way of thinking about it. Have I pressed every key? Haven't I done the Konami code yet? It would be so funny if this game had a Konami code. I mean, the billiard room's okay. It would get us some keys. But it's not brilliant. And we get a free redraw, so let's see what we can get. Could get another pantry. could get a locker room. We don't have a ton of rooms yet for keys to spread through, and it would cost a gem. So I think I'm gonna do pantry. It's cake time? Rory, I'm happy for you. Secret passage might be good because we do have this blessing for shops. So being able to draft a shop would be nice. Boudoir would be nice because it kind of leads us off in this other direction for us to explore. I might just redraw, though. I don't feel super strong about any of these. Ooh. Oh, a dead-end coat check, but unlock the torch. I don't feel strongly about any of these either. I do hate to dead-end here. But it might be nice. It might be nice to have the coat check in case we don't get anything that has the microchip. Oh, disconnected. Uh-oh. Am I still going on YouTube? Okay. It's still up on YouTube? That's wild. It says reconnection successful. Sorry that I was just sitting here quietly, YouTube, trying to figure out what was happening. We back? We back? Okay, okay. It looks like we're back on Twitch as well. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know what's happening that is making YouTube more consistent and reliable than Twitch, but congratulations, YouTube. Okay. All right, I guess we're good to go. I'm wondering if it's... I don't think it's my internet. I think it's Twitch. If I'm still up on YouTube, that implies that everything's okay on YouTube. It implies that it's not my internet. It implies that it's Twitch, which is really infuriating. Rory, tell us about the cake. Did you already tell Twitch about the cake? I think I'm going to do the coat check. But it is a dead end. Actually, maybe I will just re-roll. No. I want to be able to put the microchip somewhere in case I don't find a place for it. I think my guess is I'll be able to plug it into any computer. But I don't know that positively. Okay. All right, I feel okay about that. Boop. Boop. Ooh, it's locked. All right. Oh, damn. Well, bedroom closet might have... bedroom closet might have magnifying glass. But it might be better to wait. I mean, locksmith might be good because we're going to have a lot of chaos. And keys are expensive, but this is a good way to get a lot of them. But it is also our last gym. But it will get us another... Yeah, I mean, there's only one path forward for any of these, actually, so maybe I should redraw. Doing the locksmith is a shop, so picking this will get us another reroll dice, which will eventually get us another $5, but it does really limit our way forward. But we really need a magnifying glass. No, I think being able to explore more to find a magnifying glass feels like the most important thing. So, whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. I think unlocked corridor is going to be the best bet. Damn. Damn, though. Maybe I'm going to backtrack to the pool and open those ways as well so that we have a better idea of what our progress options are. None progress. Damn. Well, in that case, I mean, what do I know about the microchip? Hard to say about the microchip. Okay. I guess we'll do billiard room. It's so funny that they bother putting a puzzle piece on some of these rooms. It's like, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be billiard room. I'm just sad that there's no way forward. I should have saved my dice. Oh, a banana. Wow, this bar has a banana. That's great. All right, 16. 3 squared. I'm just gonna pull up a calculator. Squaring stuff is, I just don't remember anything about squaring. I mean, I know it's 3 times 3, but like 3 times 3 times 3. All right. Right? That's what we're doing. The squares are squaring. Hold on. I've got to get out my paper, but I forgot that I wrote down the information about, here we go. Okay. Where's my dice? Where's my, not my dice. Where's my fucking, here we go. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay. Okay. 5 times 5, 25 minus 15. So 10. 25. Minus 1, 24. Divided by 12 is 2. Hey, okay. That wasn't such a bad one. Special key? Okay. Alright, that's not terrible. Alright, and now let's go back. And continue our way forward. Okay. They shouldn't put so many vases in the room. There just shouldn't be this many vases if I can't destroy more of them. All right. This one will not be locked because it's a corridor. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do the kitchen. I would like to get closer to the foundation. Oh, schnorks. Rip. You should play it. It's a great game, but good luck. I think we're going to go kitchen. This will give me a reroll. It will use my last gem. But it also... I mean, the reroll for where we're at feels like pretty vital, actually. Oh, and I can get a little drink of water. Okay. Simon laps at it like a puppy. Huh, these jars are all the same color as the rooms. Okay. Let's see what's on the menu. Got Nana, Club Sando. Ooh, add morning room to the day's drafting pool. And the dinner is a wood-fired pizza. I mean, I've got the money, but I don't really need the steps yet. What did the morning room get me? Hold on, let me double check. I was like, I'll just remember, and then I was like, I don't need to remember. I've got a guide. Was it a... Okay, morning room. Start tomorrow with 2 gems. It does have an exit. It is a green room. It's not terrible. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. All right. You gonna be locked? No. Okay, dope. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna do the Great Hall. The Great Hall is so good if you get that one room that opens all the things in the Great Hall, but it's a fucking nightmare if not. Do I need to store the microchip? I'm not gonna store it because I really want to find a room to use it in. Actually, the office... Oh, we don't have any fucking gems. God damn it. The office does have a computer. I guess we'll go green room. That'll give us an option to kind of search over this way. I'm so nervous because we only have one way forward. But the Grey Hall is not going to help us. All right. Ooh. Boom. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. One little gem for us. Ooh, okay. Do I want to use my secret key? The secret key gives us a room with a lot of exits. So that might be nice. That might be nice for getting up and down. So let's use it. Oh, have my steps. Ooh. This might be a good place for the dining room. Although, might also be a good place for... Oh, I don't have the steps for Rotunda. I think the dining room's a great bet. Sorry, weight room. I hate you. A salt shaker. Oh, that's great. Okay. Whenever you eat food, get an extra step. That's nice. Man, you know what? Looking at this fake digital fucking fire and hearing the sound of the fake fucking fire made me cold. That made me realize I'm very cold. I'm gonna grab a blanket. I was all of a sudden like, boy, I wish I was right up against that fire and that fire was actually warming my body. And that made me think maybe my body's cold. Ugh, okay. All right. Okay, so I guess let's go south first. All right. Is the door locked? No. Okay. Ooh. I mean, it's got to be the chapel. It's unfortunate, but I do think it has to be the chapel. I mean, it's literally the only one of these three that'll get us. Well, okay. Bedroom free. Bedroom way forward, and then we can use the dining room door to explore south. But more doors is more better. I want to keep an eye on the fact that I really want to get a fucking magnifying glass. I don't know if I think that's going to happen. But having more doors will get us more rooms, and more rooms will get us more exploration, so... I don't love it. Oh, right, the piggy bank's in here. Should I see? I'm gonna see if I can get an unlocked door here. Yeah. Hi, little buddy. I'll kill you someday. When it benefits me the most. Oh, damn. Okay. It might have to be corridor. I hate to not be able to hook up to the foundation. Actually, this might be worth a reroll. Actually, I think this is going to be worth a reroll. The corridor being unlocked is so clutch, though, for where it's at. Because then it's a guarantee that we won't need to get a... Oh, but getting to the foundation will get us 2 rooms. All right, we'll reroll. Bedroom. The boudoir will get us another gem. The bedroom is sometimes has gems in it, but is a neutral... Step neutral, and we can't do the office, which is tragic. All right, boudoir it is. Anything else in here? Anything I can destroy? No candle here, huh? Okay, but I can't light these. All right. 2, 2, 5. All right. Boop. All right, here's the foundation. I mean, we do have a shovel. Actually, I am gonna dig. Because there might be something useful here. Of course, the game might simply not have anything useful here. Hey! Okay, see. Worth the step. Worth the steps. Okay, but we've got a... I mean, if we can book a utility room, it might be worthwhile just to open that door. But let's explore Sooth a little. You're locked? All right. I don't remember what gym day it is. But the observatory, cost a gem though. The gym really only gives us 1 door forward because of how the dining room connects. Oh, you know what? Should we have cracked open the foundation door to the north? To unlock the dining room benefit? I don't think I can check how many stars I have from this screen, which is very smart, but tragic. Yeah, closet could have a magnifying glass, which is why it's so tempting, but I'm also like, maybe I should wait until I draft a bedroom. But then I do keep not drafting bedrooms, so... Hobbs, congratulations! Oh, man. Hobbs says, as of today, my coworkers have unanimously signed union cards. We still need official recognition, but hopefully we'll get it voluntarily. Congratulations! Ugh. Hey, Blue Brew. Yeah, it's inevitable that you will see spoilers if you hang out. But if you hit a dead end in your puzzling, this is also a good way forward. Yeah, the closet would lock that out. Potentially, I mean, we can still go off the dining room, so it's not awful. But I think I'm going to do observatory, because I think the observatory might get us more stuff. Depending on the day. We've got 14. I guess let's see what we can get. Okay. Tasty. Delicious. 3 more steps. And 1 diamond. Alright. So diamond neutral. Okay. That's fine. My last key. Well. Ooh, okay. Oh, shit. Well, the lab, I looked at the doors wrong, and I was like, oh, this will take us south. It doesn't. I should have gone with one of the other rooms. That's fine. We'll at least do some experimentation. It's so late in the game to start an experiment, but Each time you find some trash while digging. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Gain 3 gold for every room. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. Oh, can I use the microchip? That's a great question. Actually, let's try that first. In times past, looks like it might be able to plug in somewhere. It does look like... Here's what I'll say. The top of this does look like a moon. And we do know that the antechamber has a door with a moon on it. I'm wondering if we have to plug it in there. Because if we can't plug it in here... I hope I get even the chance to try this puzzle someday. If we can't plug it into a computer like this, then it must be an entirely different plug-in. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, whenever you spend 2 or more gems, whenever you find some... I feel like we're more likely to find trash. And I would prefer key, gem, or gold. So let's do that. It's not an exciting one, but it's fine. Eric says, observatory really pops off when you have 40+ stars. Someday. I should be able to fucking wreck this shop. Look at all of this glassware that I could just take my sledge to. Yeah, periodic table. I see you. All right. I hope there's a way forward through the... There might not be. We might be SOL. If this door's locked, this might be it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for this run. We're gonna run back to the coat check. Yeah. Yeah, let's run back to the coat check. I've not hit the credits yet. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna ask you, chat. Is the microchip gonna spawn there every time? Is that a, should we be dumping all our excess coins into the chapel? Hobbs, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so that it'll just always be there. All right. In which case I will continue to check the torch. Yeah, I guess the best use of our time and money is just to load up on the chapel. It'll return to its spawn point. Okay. I'm so curious. Yeah, my theory at the moment is that the microchip, I can't reuse the shrine while there's still money in it. If I remove the money that there's money in the shrine right now from the blessing I have right now. If I remove it, I will be cursed. Hey, that worked out perfectly. The curse lasts for... The last time I got cursed, I think it lasted for like 3 days. I don't know if that's persistent. The Architect's Villa. Hey, the collective. All right. It does seem like the tomb has some lightable torches. So if we can draw the tomb again it might be worth it. Oh, okay. That's great. I was assuming I would have to come back and break these again. I love that the help was like, we're not even, honestly, we're not even going to clean up the shards. Little boy, you did this, you live this way. Oh my God. Jack says, I've already rolled credits, but just might not be smart enough for all of the tushery puzzles. I spent, no joke, 45 minutes in one room yesterday trying to solve a puzzle. Jack, do you feel safe enough to tell us what room? Tool shed. I mean, the house will be more likely to contain dig spots or trading post. The art gallery. I haven't even gotten to the art gallery yet, Jack. God damn. Okay. I haven't even been there yet. I don't feel really exciting about any of these, so I'll do tool shed. Let's just get some stuff. All right. I mean, I don't hate getting a metal detector. And a sledgehammer. Great. All right. Yeah, you know what? Having a metal detector from the very start is nice. That's very useful. Boone says, I've seen a streamer spend 2 hours in the gallery. My God. My God. All right. I want to go this way. I would love to find the master bedroom. Well, damn, game. I mean, here's the thing about the torches. I don't know other than the sorry, I'm looking over my notes. Other than the tomb, I don't know where I can even use the torch, so we're gonna go den. Without more knowledge of Ooh. Oh, we got to do the conservatory. Cuz we're in the corner and this is the one of 4 places we could potentially do it. Hey, sad I don't have a shovel this run. All right. Courtyard, casino, chapel. Ooh. All right, so the courtyard's great because it costs 1 and it gets me 2, and it almost always has gym spots and it's 3 doors. So I'm gonna put that as common. Casino. I don't know if I really think we need to increase the casino because it's kind of expensive, both gym-wise and money-wise, because it will force me. Unless I can take a sledgehammer to some of the fucking games of chance in there, I don't know if I want to see that more. What does it even get me? That's a great question. Nothing that I'm familiar with. My instinct is I would love the chapel to be less common, but now that I know that the money is going into the piggy bank and that I might want the piggy bank at some point, this is the other thing, is it's no cost to draft, and it does get us 2 doors. Casino for showroom? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. We didn't win a lot of gold, though. We frequently won, but we didn't win a lot, and I think at the end, we'd only just, at one point, like, had more money than we had lost. think I'm gonna leave the chapel as is. Not that the money cost hasn't really fucked me over sometimes. I think it's fine as is. I'm not gonna make it more common. I guess it's already common. Maybe standard would be better. Not common enough to be a nuisance, not rare enough to be elusive. I could make the casino less common. Actually, it's not a terrible idea. I guess I don't... no, I think I'm gonna leave it. Mechtel, we already figured out the chapel candle. That we lit those and it exposed the Pope, which is a piggy full of all of the money I've ever deposited into the chapel, and we only get to break it once, which we haven't done yet. I'm waiting for a chance to get some good money, like a lot of money. I think I'm gonna make this standard. I think I'm gonna make the chapel standard, so we'll still see it, but it won't pop up quite as frequently now, and then that'll clear a little bit of space for slightly better, or for rooms that are just totally better and not just middling. Boop, boop. All right, nothing I can do here except continue. I don't think there's a way to check how much money's in the pig, tragically. Not a terrible place for a storeroom. Yeah, I think the S on the cello's for Simon, for sure. For sure. Yeah, let's do the storeroom. Let's get a key. Why not? Oh, there's stuff in here? You don't say. You don't say. Okay. Ooh, it's so early for the corridor. Utility closet, not bad. I would actually love to see if the microchip potentially plugs into the utility closet. So I think we're gonna do that. I don't think there's a place. All right, we'll turn that on. Garage. We'll do garage on, gym off. Okay. I didn't see a place to put in a microchip, which kind of makes sense. It doesn't really logically make sense with that, but I don't know. This game just fucks you up so much. I was also hoping the breaker box would say solved. Oh wow, magnifying glass. Alright, I might as well. Alright, and there are gyms. I can buy gyms here. You know what? Let's buy the shovel. Let's buy one gym. And then we can go back to the conservatory and dig. I feel like I'm not drafting as many bedrooms, so it's a little... Oh, great. Feels like a little bit my fault, but it also does feel like it's impossible to draft it in the right place. All right, let's go here. Ooh. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gyms will sprout here. That's tempting this early on. Because there's also usually a gym in this room. But also I was just talking about how I don't draft a bedroom. Well, we don't want to draft a bedroom here, because then if we get if we get the closet off this door, then that will be the end of the run. Oh, wow, look at it. It's so cute now. Oh, my God. Well, okay, actually, this is really creepy. I actually think this is a little sinister. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's kind of ominous. I don't know about it, chat. If I'm honest, I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. It has a sinister vibe. I don't know about it. Alright, let's see if we dead end immediately. Okay, well. I guess let's do the green room and then some gems will appear. Let's go grab those gems. Ah! Ah! Cool. Weird and cool. Alright. Please a way forward. Okay. Way forward it is. Let's get some more gems. It's gonna be a gem-heavy run. Oh? Wait, can the metal detector just tell me which of these boxes it's in? No, fine. That would be cool, and the game should do that. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So if this one's true and this one's false and this one's true, then it's all in here. If this one's false, then this one's true and this one could go either way. All statements that contain the words gems are false. I think it's blue. Is this the parlor? Okay. Because the parlor was on the list of, in the book that we found but never got to investigate fully, which is super cool and I feel super good about. It did mention that the corner case. I'm wondering... Oh, Hobbs, that's a fucking great point. All statements containing the word gems are false. That is a paradox. I have not drafted the master bedroom yet. So, this statement can't be true. All statements that contain the word gems are false. But if it's false, then it's true. But if it's true, then it's false. Well, the gem is definitely in one of these two boxes. I mean, if this is a paradox, if statements that contain the word gems are false, if that's false, then potentially, yeah, it's tricky that just because this is false doesn't mean that this is true. I think this is one that is ambiguous. All statements that contain the word gems are false. That doesn't preclude either of these from being also false. I think I'm just gonna have to guess on this one. Well, one of these two statements has to be true, because at least one is false and at least one is true. I think I'm just gonna go the white box. It says it contains gems, and I trust it. Okay. All right. This The book said that there is a corner case clue. There was a clue in the corner case in the parlor. I'm wondering if this is just a reference to these fucking chess pieces. Because I believe the Nook also had a chess piece on one of its corner cases. Yeah, what is that weird shape above the teapot? It's a great question. I have no way of knowing. All right. Bedroom or armory? We don't have a lot of money. But I do kind of want to see what's in the armory, if nothing else. All right, it's another morning star. Oh, you may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. $32. $32 hairs. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. I'm really thinking about it. I mean, if we draft the chapel, that might be... It might be worth breaking the piggy for. Let me look at the room directory. You could only ever use the axe on 3 rooms total. Damn. Okay, so the rotunda cost 3. The attic costs 3. The attic, we get the attic so rarely. Oh. There's no point in doing it for anything that only costs 1 or 2. Although I guess there's the question of commonality, like how common it is. Office is not a terrible choice. We only drafted it twice, but that's because it's so expensive. The office is nice because then we can spread. Drafting room. I don't. This is tricky. It does feel like there's a what word am I looking for? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna focus on clicking. It does feel like there's a connection between rarity and gem cost. Ooh. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I would love to make the foyer. It says it's unusual. I think we've only seen it one time. Man. See, to my mind, this is tricky because it's like, I would love to get the foyer more often and also for it to cost nothing. Cloister might be a good one. Cloister might be a good option. I say this like I have the money. I don't have the money yet. $32. It's not impossible. It doesn't feel likely unless we do something dramatic. Oh, you know what? Passageway is a good bet, Maddie. Cloisters is great because again, it got perfect directionality. Plus, it's got a lot of dig spots. Cloister seems like a big bet. But the passageway is obnoxious. You axed the cloister and you felt great about that, Eric? Okay. I mean, the cloister is just a better passageway, but the passageway comes up so often. There's the cloister less often. Showroom. When am I going to unlock something that makes gold rooms not cost gems. Oh, you know what? Actually, using it on the classroom might be incredible. Passageway has power channels? Okay. That's really tempting. The classroom is tempting because when we draft the classroom, we're going to draft 8 classrooms. And so removing, even though it's only 1 gem, removing the gem cost for that might be pretty clutch. I'm thinking about it. I mean, if I had to do 3, if I can only do 3, and I can, it might be classroom, cloister, passageway. Yeah, it's technically an 8 gym room. That is sort of how I'm thinking about it. All right, well, we can't do any of that right now anyway, but it's good to know it's an option in the future. Ooh, observatory or reading nook. I think we should have a new... Rotunda's also very tempting. Rotunda a powerful option. Hard choices. I think I'm gonna go for the key. Ooh, because we do have... Oh, ooh. Little penny on the ground. Because if we can draft 2... We have the magnifying glass, so if we can draft 2 libraries today... Which we can, because we have multiple nooks. Then we could draft that book again. In fact, I mean, I would like to check out some of these other ones. We're gonna try to get a second draft of a new clue. I worry that if I forget about it, if I don't search it immediately, I am gonna forget about it, and then it's not gonna matter. Uh-oh. Well, that's the end of the run. Well, that's the end of the run. Damn. Damn. All right, well, I guess we'll draft the mail room. Yeah, I guess we'll draft the mail room. And then at least tomorrow, something will pop up. Order placed. I feel like I've in general been very lucky to not have anything like that happen. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Yeah, now, should I change the book? That's a good question. Yeah, maybe we'll do Realm and Rune, because that's another one. We haven't read that one yet. I also don't think we've read Drafting Strategy 5. But let's do Realm and Rune. God, is there anything I want to do in the meantime? Not really. I think we'll just call it. Damn. Damn. That was a rough one. A garden cottage. Listen, it happens. I've been pretty lucky to not have any really short little baby houses like that so far, so, you know, it was inevitable. It seemed like a run with a lot of steam, but... Boop. They are sausages. It's a great way of putting it. If everyone were perfect, we wouldn't keep doing the game. We wouldn't keep doing runs. All right. I think let's do the shrine again. Hello. Alright. Hey, okay, it's another high roller. That's not terrible. It's a pretty good power. I'm curious what the other blessings are, but this is a pretty solid one. That was a setup run for this one in which we get to the basement, Hobbs. I love that attitude. Love that attitude, love that energy. Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, let's den. Bing. Alright, another conservatory? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll take that. The last time I got a blessing, I think I... Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Thank you, game. I think I gave 3 coins for the last blessing, and I gave 4 for this one. And got the same one. So, I don't know if I think there is a correlation. Ooh, okay. Boiler room! Oh my god. Is it dumb to make this commonplace? No. It's smart. Thank God! Oh my god. This game just... Everything about this game just changed. This game just became a functional game. Chat. This game just became a game that I can actually fucking play and feel good about. Jesus Christ. This is a dead end. But this is a dead end and it cost 1. We don't see it very often, and I don't often draft it when I do see it. So I honestly might not change that. This one is so expensive. It does, both of these other ones give us stuff that I would love to have. I'm less concerned about getting gold, but it is nice to have a place with a computer. Standard. Unusual. I might drop this to standard. This is the tricky thing, is like, dead ends are so much better to get early than later. But ones like this, in which you only get the benefit if you have a lot of the things in the house, make it way more difficult. And also, as I've gone further in the game, I've been drafting fewer bedrooms because they just don't seem as useful as some of the other rooms are. And partially that's because I haven't been upgrading them or anything, but... I think I'm going to keep this unusual. I do get dead ends anyway, that's true. Might as well raise the more useful dead ends. That's not a bad way of thinking about it. I guess just because I cast it doesn't mean I need to draw it. And it would be nice to up the number of keys I'm getting. I mean, let's go for it, and then we'll just see how it feels. The boiler room is the most important one, and we got the boiler room, so... Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Ooh, my package has been delivered. It had better be fucking good. It had better be something good. I'm gonna be furious if it's mid. Brass compass, 2 gems. It's fine. It's fine. Is there anything else here? Another the same sad letter from my dad. Okay. I assume the post office. Well, okay, I guess the post office is delivering them. Who's sending them? My papa? Perhaps my papa? Yeah, I'll courtyard. There's a way to get more letters? I have to make my father love me, you say? Okay. Do I have a I don't think I have a sledgehammer. Okay. Or money. Dad reputation system. Hades. Let's reading nook. Yeah, let's reading nook. Bing. And then we can library. Yeah, let's library. Ooh, treasure map. All right, where are we going? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Far left 5. And we do have a shovel, so this would be a dope time to get it. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era... Okay, so this is the same book we found in Gold Stars. We discovered an axe that I couldn't afford to buy that'll change some stuff. We've made some good discoveries this run so far. We discovered a room that can only be drafted in the corners, and which allows us to change the rarity of rooms. Some rooms, sometimes. So we increased the rarity of the boiler room, which is very exciting. Yeah, we found a weird microchip, but not certain how to use it. All right. So each sigil is composed of 4 things. Orinda Aries, Fin Aries, Araja, Korarika, and Arch Aries. So this is one of the pages that was torn out. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. That's so fun. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? That's cute. Sprouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things. Okay. Funny. Naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports, roads, horseback, train system, aviation, dirigible balloons, camels, turtleback travel. Turtleback travel? How whimsical. Fucking funny. Oh, I'm screenshotting everything, so... straight black, the weather, indicating the style of rays used in the sigil, will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, and some are weird. Okay. So straight lines indicate a lack of unusual or harsh weather and normal temperatures. Foggy, heavy or heat, rainy, stormy, snow, and then wind. Moats. Tribal, hunter and gatherers, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, and poetic. Each sigil floating, they're called moats. Okay. They consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Ah, and the borders are colors. Colors that might be relevant to us. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Oh. So we know from one of the puzzles, Galumper, we found a version of this book that was torn up and had been, like, ripped apart. So we saw some of this information, but not all of it. Interesting. So we know the colors of 3 of these lands. No blue, that's true. We know the color of 3 of these lands because of that classroom puzzle that taught us the color of the flags. I hope I wrote that down. I think I wrote that down, but I don't... Oh yeah, here it is. Flags. So Arch Aries was yellow. Korarika was orange, and Araja was purple. I'm just going to write their names next to them. And then Orinda. We haven't gotten the true history of Orinda yet, so that might shed more light on that. We also, in the back of the broken up, Yeah, Arch Aries is the shape of those weird-ass shelves. Yeah, the mountain iconography... We've seen the mantelpiece in the dining room above the fireplace has an emblem like that. What does it mean? Anything? Who knows? Put it all together. You should be able to unlock the meaning of what was previously an undecipherable enigma. All right. Fen Aries, the Grand Realm. Road carriage. Foggy. Militaristic. Red banner. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the screenshot I took of the other book, because the screenshot of the other book had documentation. It had writing in the back. I believe it was the last page. Oh, the last page might have been trying to decipher what this thing is. What the one that was actually in the book was. So the one we found in the underground area it didn't have different information, it just had less information. See, stuff like that I find right on the edge of being very frustrating, because it did have like writing in the back that could have been a separate clue that thus justified the fact that there were two books like this. Instead, it just feels like, oh, I got more information of a thing I already had some information on, and presumably it will be used to solve some puzzle in the future, but it's just like, that could have been an opportunity to provide like additional context on everything. Select a new floor plan. Yeah. Did we find this one? Yeah, we found that one. All right. So here's the plan for the Great Partition, in case we get that. I think there are too many routes to too much of the same information. Which volume are you? Volume 1? Have I already read this one? Yeah, okay. All right. It feels to me like there are some things in the game puzzles that it's inevitable that you'll come against. The books feel like one that it's inevitable you'll eventually get all of them. Because it's such a clear goal. And I feel the same way about the torches, where it just feels like if you keep drafting, eventually you'll get all of them. But I guess I've also talked to somebody who's been playing longer than I have, who has not been able to draft all of the rooms for the flames because they've never gotten the classroom. Okay. Ooh, clock tower! Kennel! Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room? That's fucking crazy. Clock tower, tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft today. Okay. The classroom is tempting, but we have another way of getting access to it. You can pet the dog? Okay. Wow, you're making it so hard for me to not choose the kennel. I know, I'm gonna have to choose the kennel. Alright, the clock tower costs 1. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. I want them all. Yeah, no cost for the kennel. The fact that the kennel is home to several Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Time is scared? No. Okay. I feel these are all devastating, and I want all of them. But yeah, we're going to take the kennel. Also, just the ability to dig, unlocking all the room, because the furnace always has dig spots. And it's so high up that it does frequently have locked doors. So that's actually hugely clutch. I didn't do it for you, chat, but I'm glad we all won in that equation. All right. Spare green room again gets us closer to the foundation. But I think I'm gonna... Commissary's tempting. I do have a lot of gold. But I don't know what I think it's possibly gonna get me, really. I mean, it might have keys or gems. Actually, let's just go to the bedroom. Anything? Anything for me? No. Okay. 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 I'm curious if I have to assume the Kennel does not unlock security doors, but it would be cool if it did. Let's do the billiard room. I'll find out. It's inevitable I'll find out, so there's no need to tell me. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Okay, 6 minus 1 is 5 times 3 is 15 divided by 5 is 3. Oh god. Okay, 12 plus 1 is 13 minus 10 is 3 times 3 is 9 divided by 3 is 3. Hey, oh, silver key. All right. Someday I hope to get access to more of the cool mystery keys. Ooh. This might be a great place to use the silver key, actually. So we've got an area to branch off down here that we haven't even gotten to, but a room with many exits here seems like it would be very useful. Oh. Not the weight room. The archives are so hard. But there is also an archive puzzle that we haven't solved. But we're so early in this run. There's so much we haven't explored yet. We're going to do chapel. Archives are good. Don't hate the archives. I saw it, chat. So this is a 4... It doesn't go down? Why is there a pit? Okay. So I can't get in there, but it lowered that? So that now we can get into the basement from there? Alright. Well, fuck it. That's the only thing I care about now. Ugh. Yeah, fine. I have to get to the foundation. It's all I care about. Less likely to find items lying around, but I want it. I want it. I hate that this is the case, but I do desire it permanently. I have to go see. I have to see what it is. I have to see what it does. Please don't be locked. Yes! No! Yes! All right, is there anything in here? No. All right. I mean, it's a shame we don't have the Kennel. In fact, maybe I shouldn't. No. Well, no. Well, I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna dig one of the spots. Fuck off, game. The other one's probably just a turnip. The turnips seem to pretty consistently spawn here. What is changing in the lights? Oh, this is just softly swaying. Eerie. Oh god. Okay. 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 Don't hate that. Oh my god, it's another... No! No! Fuck this game. Okay. And I don't have a key card. Elevator call button is locked. But surely I'll be able to get back up. Oh, I see. So that's if you come in through this door to unlock this. It's tragic. It's tragic and infuriating. All right, so this one, the way that way is locked. I have to imagine this one's gonna be locked. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's backtrack. You're probably gonna be locked too, huh? Yeah. All right, well, let's go back to the start of the fucking game. Thank you, bedroom. Have I gotten a... No. Do I have anything I can use the... No. Okay. This is why you stopped playing and started just watching? Yeah. I can see how that would be less frustrating. Yeah, not a wolf. That's how it feels. That is how it feels. It's hard when... It's hard in puzzle games when it takes so much effort to get something. And not even effort, but like just so many things have to line up to make any progress. And then instead of feeling like excitement about making progress, it's just sort of like you didn't actually make that much progress. It's just the game lacks a sense of celebration. The game should have loot boxes. I guess that's what I'm saying. Whenever you draft a green room, 2 gems will sprout here. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this, double your coin. I have no shops. That's a shame. I might just do the dark room, because that gives us some options forward at least. Not gonna go in there, but there it is. Ended up playing for 7 hours. You're welcome. Congrats. Ooh. I mean, we've got a couple of locked doors right now. We don't have any way to get to the antechamber for the key, so... it's tempting because we might dead end off the dark room pretty easily. So I might haul away. We do need keys, but I want to be cautious. In fact, before we do that, let's fuck with the dark room. Or should we... We're gonna fuck with one of the dark room rooms. Oh, okay. Pantry. That's not so bad. Wow, there's no fruit for a little boy? This pantry doesn't have fruit. Oh, because it's the maid's room. The maid ate the fucking... The maid ate my fruit. Chad, the maid ate my banana. I'm a hungry little boy. The maid ate my banana. Probably just threw it out. Don't say that. Ugh. Fine. We desperately need keys. And this is not a bad place for a dead end, so I'm gonna take the key. She isn't making enough money. This is her way of evening out her income. Okay. Okay, chat, you got me. Let's go through here. Ooh, a gym. Ooh. I think let's do the electric eel aquarium. I mean, it does cost a gym, and it gets us the same exits as the West Wing, but there is also usually a dig spot. Yay, money! Hey, a key! This room's so good. I love you, aquarium. Alright, let's see if we can get something good drafted off this room. The bedroom closet will count as being connected to a bedroom. It will get us 4 items. And we do still have a way forward through the pantry. Yeah, this is where the fish sleep, exactly. And this is where you can sleep with the fishes. I think I have to go bedroom closet. Although, it's also tempting to redraw, because if we got, yeah, gold stars, that's what I'm thinking. The redraw... guess let's redraw. It would be nice to... Oh! Alright. Let me grab a camera. And let me grab a camera, and that'll help me think about what, what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna reroll. I've got to try. I've got to try. So the utility closet, we can turn off key cards. And that'll unlock the room in the foundation that's locked, so... I think I'm gonna do that. I'll admit to being disappointed with the options, though. Yeah. Only if the security room computer agrees. Yeah, that's true. It feels likely that we'll get the security room, though. But maybe it's better to just go through some hallways. Fine. Secret passage won't work because there's another room on the other side already. The pool will get us 2 ways forward. It cost a gem. But it does get us more ways forward, so let's go for it. God, we got a lot of money. We could have bought an axe with the money we've got right now. Bedroom club. The game is punishing me. You know what? We've got a lot of green rooms, and we are going to have to backtrack through some of them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 green rooms. Yeah, it's not a bad option, actually. Bing! Yay! I have not opened the moon door yet. Oh, thank God, okay. I was like, it's not there anymore? Oh, that's dope, okay. So this is another, like, permanent unlock. So we dug this up after draining the aquarium and figuring out that puzzle. And I was just assuming we would have to dig it up again. But I am heartened somewhat to know that is not the case. All right, so if we see the archive, we should definitely take the archive. Quarter always unlocked. We've got so much money. Let's do the commissary. Oh, that's right, and that got us a dice reroll. That's nice. We're about to get a lot more gems. I put the eels in a bathtub. That's what the lavatory is actually for. Nobody uses it to go to the bathroom. They just use it to keep the fish in when it's all drained. There's at least one... there's at least one chest, I believe. We're about to get a lot more gems, so I'm not so worried about that. Well, you know what? We've got a little bit of money. Let's do the sledgehammer. I worry that we're not going to be able to make the use, much of a use of. Well, but it would also be nice to have more stuff. Yeah, fuck it. This bedroom closet is fucking haunting me. Let's do the observatory. Let's see what we can get. What do we got? It's 15. Oh, everything is 50% off today. Fuck off. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. So annoying. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, bookshop. All right. Well, it would be cool to draft the locksmith then. It'd be cool to draft anything, I guess. So annoying. Part of me really wants to keep these last two keys for the actual way forward that we're trying to get to. But I am worried if I backtrack. Well, once we unlock this, we'll get 20 bucks. Yeah, no discount at the armory and showroom, which is really funny. I mean, we do have some re-rolls. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gems. And there's at least, if I remember correctly, there's at least one. I mean, let's go for it. We'll just use one key in this direction. We have no levers. We haven't unlocked anything that's actually gonna let us... Ooh. This'll dead end us, but it will get it'll use our last gem that we have now, but it will get us 3 keys. Oh, you know what? We do technically have 2 shops right now because we have the commissary and the aquarium. This is so hard because all 3 of these are pretty solid options. West Wing's only going to get us a way forward. We need keys. Because there's 2 locked doors that we're confounding. This will get us more money. And there's usually something else in here, like food or coins, although given the maid's room out, it's possible that we don't. Yeah, the commissary's cheap. Everything's cheap now. I mean, having 28 gold would be useful, but it's only useful if we have a place to spend them. And we only have a commissary right now, and we don't... The commissary's not selling keys. It is selling gems. It has a gem and a salt shaker left, basically. Which is not going to cut it for me. Yeah. Thank you, metal detector. Ooh. Boop. Oh! I fucking forgot that we had a treasure map. Fucking funny. I totally forgot about that. Taking a long time to dig. Oh, is it all gems? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Last time it was money. Last time it was just straight money. Alright, we don't have the thing for this. Okay. He's digging through cement. Give him a break. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. He's a little boy. He was digging through cement. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go down to the electric eel room to get some more gems. Why did I think we were getting 2 gems in every room? I mean, I'm not upset about the 1 gem. In my mind, I was doing math based on there being 2, though. Alright. Here. And then... here. And then... here. I think the... box to break open was in here? Yeah. I am gem rich. Oh, hey, a lockpick. Okay, that's great. I feel very good about that. Alright, we can just go through here. I hate to leave... I guess we're getting a little low on steps, but I don't want to leave a gem on the table, literally. Okay. Through here, up through here, pretty. Okay. Up. On here. In here. Okay. We're back at it. Yeah, let's lockpick it. Fuck yeah, let's lockpick it. Why not? I mean... It's a pretty good place to get a passageway, honestly. A pretty good place to get a passageway. Fuck it. Yeah, as soon as I step in here, I'll get food. Alright, so here's the antechamber. Ah! Okay, can't lockpick this one. Let's eat our food. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Okay. I have been to the antechamber once. Alright, so there's that room there we can't get into. Eh? Okay. Quarter always unlocked. Which means we will definitely get access. Oh, we do have an upgrade. That's true, we do have an upgrade. But that does block us off. Well, we have the other door off the foundation, but we can't get to the we can't open it. But we do have that upgrade disc, huh? Yeah, this hurts. Honestly, this hurts. We could still draft other rooms that have computers in them. We could also re-roll. I don't know if I think this is necessarily worth re-rolling. The corridor is tempting because this door will definitely be unlocked, so we'll be able to at least preserve a key, and it'll get us access to the antechamber. Of course, we have not discovered any pull room or levers for it, so I do have keys, that's true. I don't think I can build anything necessarily in the workshop, but it is free. This is hard. This is really hard. I don't want to block off the antechamber. That's true. Moonlit Rambling says the workshop also has an item that can let you build. I might do the workshop. Maybe I should re-roll. The three levers are the Great Hall, the Secret Garden, and the Greenhouse. In order to be able to get any of those, we need to be able to get to these edges. I think I'm gonna do workshop. I'm gonna do workshop. Doing workshop. Hey, a broken lever. Oh, but it is going to want me to... It is gonna want me to turn that into something, huh? What can I combine the compass with? Nothing. Oh, the compass and the shovel for a dowsing rod. That's tempting. Can I do the lockpick with anything? Lockpick metal detector for a pick sound amplifier. Hold on, I'm gonna make a note of these. Metal detector plus lockpick. Pick sound amplifier. Again, I wish there was more information about what these things actually did. I assume it just has to be a better lockpick. I can't imagine what else that could be. Shovel, compass. Dowsing rod. Broken lever, what can you do? Yeah, so that's the jackhammer. Okay. My instinct is I do want to combine stuff. I don't want to use the broken lever because I'm still hoping to get something cool. Couldn't Jackhammer open the one bedroom with the hand pointing down? I have no reason to believe that. Calls it the most overpowered item? See, I was leaning towards the dowsing rod because I do think the metal detector lockpick is just probably going to make it easier to pick locks. And I don't know what the dowsing rod does. So I think I might... We're gonna do it. Whatever. I feel like this game wants me to not be as precious with my runs as I want to be. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Fine. You're gonna be locked. Lockpick? Well, we're gonna use it. I can make more than one item? Well, maybe I'll make another one. Ooh. Honestly, a clutch drawing room. A clutch drawing room. Oh. I mean, I guess we might as well. There's no reason not to make it. I don't think we're gonna find a lot more items with the metal detector anyway. But until we come across a lock room I can't unpick. This is fine. Okay. Oh, hey, you know what? We could get another gym. Okay, so we've got the... Okay. We've got the broken lever, which we can use... Hey. Oh, this is... sorry, wrong code. Alright, we've got the broken lever. We've got access to the south and east. So if we get the greenhouse, we can get in. If we get the Great Hall, we can get in. We don't have access to the west side, so if we get the secret garden... we still might be able to get over there. In fact, it's very likely we will, but it's not totally certain. Hey, lockpick! We're gonna redraw. There's some good options, but... Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the guide about fecundity. Room fecundity. Where is that screenshot? Okay. Okay. So this has rich soil. I think we're gonna redraw. I really would love to get the basement taken care of. Oh yeah, the lab's supposed to have more useful items. Okay, I might do the lab, because then we can get the upgrade out of the way. And it'll allow us to continue to search down to find more appropriate rooms. Yeah. Alright, let's use this. And give me something good, game. Give me something good, game. Okay. We use the hallway a lot. Alright. Alright, we could get an extra hallway the next day. And now we know that there are things that affect this next day. Like, there are things that make these more beneficial. But, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go for key. I think I'm just gonna go for the key. Tomorrow room is so OP. You can end up with too many hallways. I do kind of worry about too many hallways. I think I'd prefer just a key. I think I just prefer the key. The sledgehammer is pretty common. That's a good point. No! God. Oh, the game giveth, the game giveth, the game taketh away. Oh, nice, and a battery pack. And an apple. Wow, is this because of the dowsing rod? I feel a lot of things say they detect when actually they mean they adjust the likelihood. Wow, okay. Ooh. Okay, so two options here are giving us stuff. We've never been to the vault before, which does make it quite tempting. But no greenhouse and no way forward, so I do think I'm going to re-roll. If we don't get the house the room we need, we at least need a way forward to keep searching. And none of these give that. Ah, I feel so bad about not going for the vault, but... Ooh! I think we should do the kennel. Yeah, I do have the battery pack. I can still build stuff, yes. I think we've got to do the kennel, though, because it will give us a way forward. And puppies. Oh, that's right. I don't have the shovel anymore. Fuck. Okay. But puppies. I think I've got to do it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Hi. Hi. Are you getting fed? Hi, Puppo. Can I open the door? I can't. Hi. Oh. Oh. What? Oh no! That's so dangerous. A puppy could have eaten that. I think this is just the inside. It looks like they've got little rooms outward. I don't know what to make of this. Here in this room. Yeah, it feels like it's a clue, but to what end? As with all clues in this game, I feel. To what end? Alright, let's keep going. Secret passage we might be able to use to force a green room. Yeah, I think we have to do secret passage into green room. I think that's our best bet for this pathway. And there should be some secret fun dowsing rod options. Somewhere. I'll get a coupon book, everyone. Okay. Green room, please. Green door. I don't have any rerolls. It's so annoying. I don't know if the power for the electric eel room would make it back to the lab. Actually, it might. It is just right there. The aquarium will probably have a dig spot. The patio will probably have a dig spot. I don't think the nursery will. I don't think I'm going to backtrack to the nursery. I feel like the aquarium is better than anything. How do we have a second patio? It's a good question. Dig spot. Oh, I don't have a shovel anymore. Great point. I don't know how power works, so it's possible that it would connect power back to the lab. But my guess is that it won't through these rooms. But honestly, that might just be the best option. I'm just going to go for it. I don't know. Yeah, there's still room. There's still ways forward, so it'll be okay. All right. I am in danger, I think, of running out of steps. Power? No power. Yeah, I think the electric rooms have to be reconnected right next to... Oh, that's true. I did get a reroll because it's technically a shop. All right. Can we make anything else cool now? We've got a bunch more shit. Can the coupon book combine with anything? All right. Well, I can make the battery operated jackhammer. Oh, power hammer. I don't think I've made the power hammer, actually. I don't want to use the broken lever, though, so we're not going to do it. But this is funny to know. I can make the most game-changing item. Is the power hammer the most game-changing item? Power hammer goated? Power hammer is insane. Yeah. I mean, it means nothing to me because, like, power hammer the house down. Did I dig? I didn't dig the second spot here because I was hoping to use the kennel to do it, and now I don't. I got the kennel, but I don't have a shovel. Okay. I don't believe the commissary has a shovel. Oh, there will be another one there. I don't think I can risk the steps. I just don't have enough steps. Power hammer is your coat check item. I love the idea. I love the idea of the coat check item being like a thing in this game where you're like, this is my clutch item. It's just funny. It's very conceptually funny to me. I might do kitchen. Part of me wants to I want to save the redraws for when we get to the alley if we need it. And the kitchen will get us closer to the antechamber at least. I definitely don't want to choose either of the bedrooms. Yeah, the kitchen will give us another reroll. Yeah, that's a great point. And I've got money that I would like to spend buying some food to have more steps. Oh. Ah. Okay. Hey, everything half price off. 5 for every green room in my house. How many green rooms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll take those steps. Yeah, I'll take 30 steps. All right. I'm glad the coupon book and the sale are finally helping out. Okay. Well, honestly, well, I don't think the shovel is going to be a huge amount of use to me. I mean, I think it will be useful, but I don't know if it's what I need. Oh, bananas are free. It's a great point. Yeah, the banana is free. Okay. I'm not as, we have 2 entrances to the antechamber, so I'm not as worried because this door can only be opened by the secret garden, and we don't even have the special key for the secret garden. So I don't care about blocking this door. We just need access to more doors. One does not simply walk into more doors in this game. So I think I'm going to do the billiard room. And we're going to save the rerolls until we're on the side. We're going to save our rerolls for there. I've got to be faster than chat. Y'all are so quick so much of the time. All right. Let's see if I can do some math. All right. 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 3, 6. Times 3. 18. 6. Minus 3, 3. Times 5, 15. Divided by 5, 1. Oh, God. 1 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 7, 3. Divided by 1, 3. Okay. It hasn't thrown many squares at me recently, which I appreciate. Lockpick? Hey! Okay. So obviously the vault has some special items in it, but God, okay, I'm gonna look at the fecundity chart again. All right, so this top one has poor soil anyway. So I might do the parlor and then once again focus on the re-rolling. On the 2 rooms below it have good soil. So we're I think more likely to get green rooms there. So we're gonna go normal, we're gonna go to the parlor, and we're definitely gonna re-roll the next couple. The fecundity, there's a soil survey in a book that shows how rich the ground is on the 2 sides of the map, which gives, I think, a better idea of how likely green rooms are to spawn there. I believe that's my read of what it is. There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. This one we know is true. So let's start off the bat. We know there are 2 empty boxes. This box is empty. I think this one... So, okay, this one's true. If this one's... This could also be true, and then these are both true, and this one's false. If this one's true, this one can't be true, because then there will be 3 true options. Therefore, the gems must be in this box. Yay! Undefeated! All right, I'm gonna re-roll. Was there? Oh, there's a we're still looking for a diary key for her ladyship's chamber. There is stuff in the gymnasium, which is tempting. I would only lose 2 steps, and it does get us a way forward. And we only have 2 re-rolls. I actually might try the gym. So the ones with good soil, there's no rich soil left. But these 3 all have good soil. So I might go for the gym. We've got steps to spare. Hey. I was worried it was just going to be running shoes. Maybe we can add a battery pack to these running shoes. Game? I mean, if we don't find a way into the antechamber, this run is functionally over. So I'm going to reuse one of my rerolls. Ugh, this is so annoying. Yeah, we're going to use one of the rerolls. Okay. Nothing's gonna be on sale in here. Can't afford the moon pendant. Moon pendant would be clutch for the amount of items we have. Yeah. You do not have to pay gym costs of floor plans. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice as many steps. Cool. Cool and absolutely useless for me. So we can keep going and hope to get the Great Hall. This is our only real option. I guess I'll draft, of these three, might as well draft the... Oh, that's true. I do have enough money to get a good thing now. Yeah, let's draft the boiler room and hope that we get a room that can make use of power. Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to have it. Yay! Call a day while wearing the moon pendant. Tomorrow you'll gain 2 of the items. Alright. Yeah, I might end up doubling back for the super lock just to increase the chance that the rooms that we get will be good quality. We don't have a shovel. I'm not gonna go downstairs. Oh, the pump room does use power. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't have it written down. I thought the pump room did, but I don't have it written down as such. I mean, we only have 1 key left, but we don't have any doors to open. Pump room doesn't get us anywhere. The closet just gets us items. Yeah, let's do the pump room. Oh, I need to power you up, bad boy. Okay. Oh, look at all these dig spots. Oh wow, look at all this money. I mean, it's fun to, it's kind of fun to end a run with like so many. I mean, it's not over yet, but it is fun to run do a run where we end up with so much cash still. All right. I mean, I guess we should drain the reservoir so that we can do that puzzle if we ever get the tomb again. It is annoying to cover up the fountain, but I no longer believe that we'll ever get the basement key in this game, so maybe it does not matter. I mean, we have another way to get into the basement, hypothetically. So, yeah, I guess let's drain the reservoir. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, how do I get to stuff to tank 3? Tank 1 drain, tank 1 full. Okay. No, okay, so I need to drain the reservoir. I'll do that with pump 2. Alright. And we just kind of hang out for a while. Let's get the last of the water in there. Okay. Alright. Drain one last little bit. Then we're gonna fill up the fountain in the front. Ah. Alright. There we go. Okay. Just let it go. I can really appreciate why people hit a wall with this game. Because it does feel like this was a good run. We got good in RNG. We had so much stuff. And we did get a lot done. But it is so frustrating to have like so much filled out, so much stuff, so much ability to control what game or what rooms we drew and everything like that. And to still feel like I couldn't get the thing done. I know I'm nowhere near finished with this run. Thank you. Yes. I'm just trying to express some of my emotional stance with this game at the time being. Yeah, at Cactus Corp, I think that's a totally good read. All right. Yeah, the feeling that I have right at this moment is why I'm like on the fence about declaring it a game of the year for myself. Okay. All right, let's go back to the workshop and build some stuff, I guess. Get this Nana. Free Nana. Okay. Passage room, dining room. Workshop. All right. Can the running shoes do anything? Can the moon pendant join with anything? No. Okay. All right, so is the sledgehammer, power hammer. Okay, let's do it. Okay, what do you do? A stronger sledgehammer that also knocks down weaker brick walls. Okay. Can it fuck up the passageway? I don't know what to use this for. Oh, I heard a dog bark in the game because we're close to the kennel. That's so fun. Okay. I love that we can hear the little puppos. All right. I have to look for brick walls where there are spots. Eric, I would love to know a place to use this because it's just like... I don't even begin to know what iconography I'm supposed to be looking for. Outside by the 4 blue flames? Are there rooms inside I can use it at? Because I don't want to backtrack. Because, I mean, there are, like, areas in all of these rooms where it looks like there's space that isn't being used. There's a place in 2 rooms that I don't have. There are rooms, but I don't have any currently. Okay. Alright, then I guess, yeah, I guess let's go back. So we have to go up through the workshop, down. We've really made a labyrinth today. Yeah. Matt says I did waste 6 steps yesterday because I realized I walked through the kennel without petting them and had to go back. I really respect that dedication. Okay, no, I don't have to go up and over. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I can go out through the dining room. And that is this way? Hello. Okay. See, this looks like a cracked wall to me. Like, why? Why? Okay. Oh, well, I was sort of keeping the piggy for when we unlocked a showroom. Do I think any of the other stuff? No. I don't think there's anything in the showroom that would change the vibe of what we have. We also have so many items that I'm worried that the moon pendant is just gonna save garbage. I'm worried the moon pendant is gonna save us the coupon book and the microchip, which we start with anyway. Maybe it won't, but I just that is a reflection of how discouraged I feel about these runs. So I'm not gonna bother with the piggy. All right. How do I do you? How do I destroy you? How do I do anything with you? Okay. The moon pendant saved you the moon pendant for you once? That's... It is funny. It is funny, but it is so... maddening. Truly maddening. Let's see. Okay. Den. Entrance hall. Can I put the microchip back? I don't think I can. All right. Am I just destroying infrastructure? Am I just destroying stairways? I'm gonna fuck up this bird bath. Yeah, there is this back room I haven't really fucked with. Oh, I wonder if I could light these if I had the torch. The next time we get the torch, remind me that this is here. The torch should still be in coat check. So remind me to come down here and do something. I'll add a little note. Candlestick, chapel, outside space by elevator. Once again, I don't know if you can tell. I am just like clicking erratically. To see if anything activates. Ah, nice. We saved some steps. Okay. We might be able to switch the chess puzzle up, but I kind of want to. I want to keep the armory more. I want to see what other options it has. Arches were visible. Only 2 support pillars are visible. I'm also gonna. It's been limited. This feels like a clue. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly. Every promising path leading deeper into the mountain, blocked by tunnels packed with soil. The wall will look visibly bustable if that helps. That feels like a clue. That document feels like a clue to suggest... Oh. Well, now I wonder... Okay. I mean, there are doors that look like that. Okay. Excavation progress is going smoothly, and crew spirits are higher than they've been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in small part due to the installation of a boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational and will have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment as previous. Okay. I did not check the chest room. I should go back and check. Scripps and Rudford Mining Co. Patent for high pressure condenser. Okay. Steam line to boiler. Remote power box. Okay. A way to spread power more? Patents for high pressure condenser. Okay. Hey, Joy. I mean, I do have the filing cabinet key right now. But why would it work on any of these filing cabinets? Okay, that's interactable. Okay, there's a thing there. Oh, look, another room to the basement. Another basement room door. Alright, what do you do? What? Okay. Can I climb this? Alright, I can only move it forward and back. Oh! Oh! There's a little ramp here. I see. The little boy doesn't know how to jump. Okay. Okay, well, let's put it there first and see what that gets us. This is funny. This is such a different kind of puzzle than we've seen in the game so far. Okay. Is there stuff back here? Okay, am I supposed to unlock multiple of these push belts, I guess? Okay. So this one I feel like has to go here to complete this jump. And then that one has to be moved back over here. But how do we... Oh, can I move this one now? Oh, okay. Okay, it's a cool wizard. Throw this couch away. You're not gonna use this couch. Throw it away. Huh? Fuck you, game. Okay. This looks like a steam pipe. Okay. Okay, but if I can get there, then what is the point of this other puzzle? Alright. So I think we do want this to be in place over here. Because my guess is... Well, maybe not. The only glowing green thing that we can't access is that. And I'm going to have to assume that this functions at least in some minute amount of video game rules. And this only is, it's a binary height. So I think this one needs to be closer. That's my read. Well... I feel like this needs to bridge this gap. Because this is otherwise entirely covered. We also need this one to get this gap. So we need to be able to get over here. Via this. Are there other... I don't see any other lifts. That has to go there. But then what is supposed to bridge this gap? Okay. I guess maybe this needs to pull... This has to go all the way over there. Hopefully this lines up. It's really hard to tell. I'm just gonna keep pushing it until I can't push it no more. or until it lines up, potentially. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Too tall? Oh no, okay. Alright, let's see what we can get with this. Alright, there's a chair in the way. Okay. Feel like that one's gonna have to go. That was very generous of the game to kind of let me slide over that. All right, so I think this one has to go back into place here so I can keep going. And then we'll just see. Here, I'm gonna push this forward and then push the other one into place here. And we'll just see what that gets us. See if it gets us anything. I am worried that it's gonna be like, oh look, you got the diary key to the room that you didn't unlock this turn. It's just gonna be like, all for naught. Okay. Hey, it's the reservoir. Okay. God, is it full of chests? Okay. Hey, here's the other end of this. We've been here before. It's this room that I have not yet moved. Alright, that's where we came from. Oh, hey, okay. Can I move you? Okay. I mean, this ended up being a nice day to get the running shoes. It's pretty dubious, but it's not bad. Ah. Boy, do I do really, golly gosh, wish I had a way to save though, because I would love to end the stream and be able to go eat. Just, oh, it'd be so cool if you had extended sequences like this in which your runs can go for several hours. That maybe it would be super cool if you had like a good save function. All right, so we can unlock the second level of this, but we can't get to the rooms. So we have to be able to spin this so that one of these connects here. Which means we're gonna have to be able to spin it to connect to... I guess I need to figure out which of these rooms I can access from the other side. Maybe I'll fuck around with the stuff down here first. Okay, there's a bunch of locked chests. And they've got symbols on them. These had better all have fucking allowance in them. It feels like it's gotta be a puzzle, yeah. Yeah, they're all different colors. I don't think the colors are consistent. Yeah, these wavies are on multiple colors. Yeah, ironically, a sledgehammer would be super helpful right now. No, my power hammer doesn't work on these, sadly. All right, let's just open the two closest to the steps. Green memos are lies. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by this. We know this one's a lie. If only because it is what it says it is. Okay, so some of these contain allowance tokens. We don't yet know what the deal with the green memos are. I have no reason to believe that they are anything other than true. Hopefully those are permanently unlocked. I guess I'll take screenshots of them if they aren't. Okay. They stay unlocked between days. Thank Christ. That would be such a huge ask otherwise. Okay, so that leads back to the tomb, but we can't get there because there's a thing. They're laminated. Okay. There's really ominous drums when I enter this room. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But it's pretty spooky. Alright, this one just has one box in it. Can I do anything about this? No, okay. Okay, so this is the room I can access. So if I spin this so that that room can access something, I'll be able to at least get across the way. So let's see what that does. They won't let me kill myself, Joy, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Well, this is a cool looking room. All right. Do you move it up and down? No, you still move it to side. All right, we'll get there in a second. I was really worried it was going to be like, you need a key to open this. And then I would tear all the wires out of my computer and gnaw on them and just go fully, absolutely mad. Hey! Oh, look, I opened a door in that room I can't get to. Hey! Wow, it would be so cool if I could get to that room. Okay, won't let me interact. The music got so somber and gentle. I mean, I can't get to that room, so the fact that that door is opened means it's nothing to me. But I'm excited. Where was that? Where was that one? There was that little cut. Oh, it was before I got to this. Okay. Hello. Okay. Ah. Okay, so there's a mysterious red room here as well. Stupid. After almost 3 years in the tunnel, God, SNR informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it's vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Alright. Shortcut? Shortcut, maybe? Okay. Shortcut, that's nice. Alright. I think there's more. I think there are probably more rooms we can get to here, but I really don't want to fuck with it anymore. So I'm gonna go back. We're gonna sledge whatever room there was in the elevator area. And try again another day. Back into the depths of hell. I knew there, I mean, there's I see. Okay, I mean, we found a stone A in the workshop. We found a C and a T with a big space in it. Okay, so there's another... I feel like I'm being held hostage by this game right now, if I'm honest. Because I'm like, okay, does this mean I should be putting stuff in place? There are 6 letters and 6 pieces, so potentially... And we have found a room with an A, a stone A in it. The workshop has an A. I'm ending it. I have to go eat. I'm getting crabby. There's probably more we could do this day, but until this game implements a fucking mid-run save option, it's not gonna happen. If your roguelike game have runs that can go over 45 minutes, you have to have a save in it. You have to give people the chance to save. It's outrageous, especially if it's a Switch game and you can just like let it relax and set it down, that's fine. But for like a PC game, it's stuff like this, which are very minor, which are making it hard for me to be like, yeah, this is definitely a game of the year. Because this might seem like minor stuff, but it's also stuff that's like, you should implement in your game. Okay, I don't even know what I'm eating. I have plans in 23 minutes, so it's gonna be whatever I can do too. It doesn't have a mid-run save. It just like, and so if you have a run like that one that was like 2 hours? Is that a 2-hour run for just that one? I don't know. Okay. We'll be back Tuesday with more of this game. Tuesday's probably going to be another like 4-hour stream based on how these runs are going. So we'll be back then, and hopefully I'll be less annoyed about it. So no, we definitely made progress. We made so much progress in this run. It was not the progress I wanted to make, and it wasn't the progress I was hoping to make, but we did make progress, and I've just got to hold on to that feeling. So hopefully Tuesday will make progress. I just need to not have expectations for what I want the runs to be. But that's a hard feeling for me to acquire in like a roguelike. I think it's just like, it's contrary to what I perceive the best strategy for engaging with roguelikes is. So bring snacks next time. It's a good fucking idea. Bring more water. I'll pack a care package for myself for the Tuesday stream. Buddhist roguelike Hobbs. It's really funny. Okay, Tuesday, we'll be back. More blueprints. I'll see you then. Bye.